I don't know about you, but whenever I think about enjoying a round of golf, in my mind, the playing surface is normally, well, it's green, and the thermometer has at least 2 digits on it. That's definitely not the case today because it is cold, it is freezing, and golfers throughout the Midwest are wondering, will warmth ever arrive? Well, I've got good news for you. Warmth arrives today, right here, on this special edition of the show. Stick around.
Welcome to Michigan Golf Live Television, shining the spotlight on the best places to play, stay, and celebrate the greatest game on earth. Stay connected to Michigan Golf Live 24/7 on Facebook, X, Instagram, and our YouTube channel. And subscribe for free to our weekly FORE Golfers Network podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere podcasts are found.
Hello friends and welcome into the program. I'm Bill Hobson. It is great to have you with us, especially since you're probably indoors and somewhere much warmer than this. Actual temperature 5 degrees, wind chill about 20 below. I don't recommend it. It's really hard to get the ball to roll out. Today's program is broken into 3 parts and all of them designed to help you think warm thoughts because spring will come. At some point this white will all go away and it will become green. But until then, one of our goals is to warm you up a little bit with those thoughts of putting on a pair of shorts, getting out and enjoying the game. So chapter 1 of today's 3-chapter story takes us out of the country to a spectacular destination called Pueblo, Bonito, Pacifica, and Quivira Golf Club. Hello friends, Bill Hobson here, and it is an absolute pleasure to be able to spend a few moments introducing you to what I believe is one of the great bucket list experiences anywhere on the planet. We are in Cabo, where you will find Pueblo, Bonito, Pacifica, and the beautiful Jack Nicklaus designed Quivira Golf Club. We aren't going to waste any time with the introductions because I want to show you more of this and tell you the story behind it. So let's first begin our experience by exploring what the resort is all about, and then we'll talk a little golf. The beauty of the Pueblo Bonito experience is one part of the treat of being here, but the service and the quality of the overall resort stay is really a major component of it. And Armando Garcia is the Director of Operations for all of the Pueblo Bonito properties. We're staying at Pacifica.
Yes.
You and I are standing in front of Rosé and Blanco.
Correct.
How am I doing? I'm learning,
You're
right?
doing perfect. You're staying at Pacifica, which is a resort, our latest resort on the Pacific side. Right now, behind us is the Bay of Cabo San Lucas, and at the back end, there's the famous cape where the merge of the Pacific Ocean and the Sea of Cortez. We started this property more than 30 years ago, and now we have 5 resorts here in Cabo San Lucas.
Well, one of the things we know that weaves its way through all of these properties is the commitment to the guest experience. What is it that you offer to the frozen golfer back in the middle of America who's shoveling snow and scraping ice?
Well, first of all, we want that they feel like a second home. They feel relaxed. They feel that if they need something special for their trips, they be sure they can ask, and we will be honored to offer. For golf, we have one of the best golf courses, I would say, in the whole world, which is Quivira. It's designed by Jack Nicklaus. But it's one unique golf course that if you like golf, you must play it.
This is a very family-friendly destination,
Exactly.
and maybe we don't often think of Cabo in that way, but there are families that are enjoying some time in paradise. Can you speak to the family experience throughout Pueblo Bonito?
Yes, of course. We are now turning to new generations customers, which are the grandchildren of the first people who visit our property. So our goal is to create that type of memories and a very fun and safe vacation.
Well, I have a theory that no matter what your age actually is, when you get here and you hear that sound effect, the crashing waves, you've got the beautiful sand, you can go out in the water, I think everybody turns into a kid when they come here.
I agree with you.
Thank you for your hospitality.
No, thank you for your visit, and hopefully to welcome you in San Miguel next year.
It is hard to put into words the beauty and the excellence of this marvelous place at Pueblo Bonito Pacifica and Quivira Golf Club. How did I do? Is that pretty good?
Oh, that's perfect, Bill. I'm telling
Pronunciation
you.
was good.
Local.
Antonio Hrinante is the director
That's
of
even
golf.
better.
We first met years ago here, and to
That's
see
correct.
you still here and still smiling is really cool. It's kind of like welcome back time, a reunion of sorts. But for those who haven't been here before, how do you describe what Jack Nicklaus did with this most unique piece of property? Because it's not like anything I've ever seen in all of my travels.
In my opinion, he was trying to impress people with his capabilities in terms of golf design, golf course design. Because those holes along the cliffs are next to impossible. I mean, just to envision golf holes over there when, I try to imagine when there was nothing but rocks. It's hard to believe how somebody, in this case him, came up with the brilliant idea of, hey, let's have some golf holes by the cliffs. Why not? yeah. Let's put it 275 feet above sea level. Why not?
Yeah.
And let's make it dramatic and beautiful. It's incredible. It's just a very special piece of property.
Describing Quivira as a special piece of property may very well qualify as understatement of the year. This place is jaw-dropping in every direction and features amenities I don't think you'll find anywhere else in the form of elaborate comfort stations. These are not hot dog stands. They are restaurants staffed with bartenders and chefs ready to prepare whatever you desire. At the turn, you can pull up a chair and have a fresh off-the-grill selection as you gaze out at the Pacific and soak in the majesty of this unrivaled environment. The Comfort Station experience is complimentary when you play Quivira, and as part of a relaxed vibe, golfers would do well to embrace more often.
It's a very enriched experience, I would say, because you have the Ocean Pacific, beautiful days like this throughout the whole year. And then the golf is great. The golf course it's just a wonderful track. I love it. I think it's one of the funnest golf course I've ever played in my life. And then obviously the huge sand dunes, the rolling hills, high cliffs with these dramatic changes of elevation makes it for just a very interesting package. Yeah, we get a lot of wow, we get a lot of fantastic, we get a lot of this is incredible. This scenery is hard to beat.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you're from, it doesn't matter the other wonderful places that you have visited, like in your case. This is one very special little corner in the world.
This is one of those bucket list destinations that if you have always wondered what it was like to play at places that don't look like they're real because they're that beautiful. They're real. Antonio's real. And you need to come down and play. It's great to see you again, my friend.
Thank you very much, Bill. It's a pleasure, sir.
There's no doubt you've been blown away by the stunning scenery of the last few minutes, so now it's time for you to make plans to visit Pueblo, Bonito, Pacifica, and we've got a great deal exclusive to the MGL audience. Book your trip online at pueblobonito.com and use promo code MGL25 to get 10% off all published rates and a $50 credit to use in the spa or for golf. MGL25 is your key to big savings. Now, when we come back, we head to Orlando for the PGA Merchandise Show and a sneak peek at the innovations and new products coming your way this season. Stick around. Welcome back into this special edition of Michigan Golf Live as we remind you to think warm thoughts. Every January in Orlando is a gathering of roughly 30,000 PGA professionals, buyers, and kind of everybody associated with the world of golf. It is golf as far as the eye can see. So I thought, in an effort to help us all think warmer thoughts, I'd take you on a quick fly-through of some of the favorite things that I got to observe at the 2024 PGA Merchandise Show. Hello friends, and welcome into a really special product showcase. I'm Bill Hobson. It's great to have you with us. We are at the PGA Show Demo Day, which a few years ago is exactly where we first introduced you to the amazing technology that is the Tempo Walk from Club Car. This robot, Follow Me Caddy, in its first iteration was pretty darn cool. And now we come back to version 3, and it is sleeker than ever before. Ted Nicola, product manager here. Take us on a little guided tour of this thing while I just stand back and admire it.
Well, thank you, Bill. And as your crew already knows, you were one of the first people to ever get to see this thing in action about 5 years ago. And so now, once again, you get to be one of the first people to see it, the newest unveiling of the 3.0.
Man, it is sharp.
So, thank you. We put a lot of hard work into this and all our learnings for about 5 years. And you got to see some of the first one, which we're real excited about that product. It's been a fun product to get in people's hands, get them out there walking the courses, which you've got to experience. And we've took all those learnings and dumped them into this 3.0.
I'm going to go for a walk while you keep talking about what makes 3.0 so special, because it is quite remarkable. There's a little transmitter on my belt with a toggle switch. That toggle switch is what you will turn on and off when you have decided it's time to stop and hit a shot. But otherwise, without touching the toggle switch, it stops. It gives me a comfortable, safe space so I don't have to worry about getting run over. With the first iteration, when I would go to put it in my car, it's pretty heavy.
Yes, sir.
And it was a little bit wide, so it was a tight fit. You've now narrowed things up and it's lighter.
Yeah, we put the 2.1 on a diet. We took it down about 20 pounds, and there's a good balance. You can't make it too light because, as you said, the terrain, you have to keep that center of gravity because you've got to experience it. It's very stable. People often question hills, terrain, so you can't make it too light, but then you can't make it too heavy for that guy that wants to throw it in the back of their car.
Well, another aspect, I think, of this version 3.0 is that it's become, because the technology has continued to evolve, it's become even more affordable for individuals, for consumers, along with clubs.
The price is getting to that tipping point, and it's not just for the elite anymore. Individuals can own this product.
Okay, how long is a single battery charge going to get me if I'm out walking?
On a pretty typical course, even longer courses, like we're on a Torrey Pines, it can do 36 holes at a very long course like Torrey Pines. It's lithium battery technology, so you're not doing any maintenance on the battery. Once again, it's a plug it in at night, you're good in the morning for 36 holes.
Lots of storage on here. You've got the thoughtfulness of the Bluetooth component.
Yes, sir.
We've got an easy plug-in now, because it used to be a little bit cumbersome to have to find the charging port.
We've learned.
It's fantastic, man. Version 3 is as sleek as they come, and I can guarantee you there will be popping up all over, not just my part of the country, but all over the world. If you're going to take up the challenge of walking when you golf, which you really should be doing if you're physically able, there's no better way to do it than with the Tempo Walk from Club Car. So thanks again for the reintroduction to version 3.
Bill, always a pleasure. Thank you so much, and our team's very excited to get this product out there.
The quest for fitness and the ability to play this crazy game even into our older years is what we're after when we come to the Golf Forever booth and look at what you can have in your home.
This is a product that I have actually used for years, not only at the pro level, but at the recreational golfer level. So I'll use it as a way to strengthen the core, to warm up the body, and to also use it as a teaching aid of trying to teach movement patterns that sometimes people have a hard time kind of picking up within their lessons.
This is kind of an all-in-one. It's fitness, it's golf, it's body movement, flexibility, and there are thousands of iterations of exercises here, right? Obviously, we're going to do just a handful, but
oh yeah,
it's endless.
It's endless. It's whatever you can dream up, you can do, but within the app, it makes it simple because you won't have to think. You can follow along with the exercise, you can follow along with workouts, and it breaks it down for you.
And for everybody watching, just so you know, this hooks onto a door.
A door, a golf cart, anything, a pole, anything that you can find that's a solid anchor. Yeah.
In all your years, have you ever worked with a finer tuned athlete?
No.
Okay, one more.
Okay, one more.
She had to wait for a moment and just kind of think through what she was going to say.
Let's go impact area. So underhand grip, overhand grip. Let's get into your posture. And from there, I want you to fire it down just past impact area.
By the way, might I recommend when you get ready to do your Golf Forever workout, put on a sweater. Excellent wardrobe planning on my part.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're just coming right down through and firing.
Yep, fire it down. So keep it low so we don't want you to decapitate yourself. Your head and face is way too pretty to do that. There you go.
Glad you said that. We have that on tape now.
Perfect.
And again, The device hooks onto whatever you have that's stationary and solid. You don't need any other bracketing. And then there's a mobile app that has multiple instructors in it, right, including yourself.
Multiple
And you're walking us through just like we did here.
Yep, whether you want to work on lower body stability, whether you want to work on thoracic rotation, whether you want to work on just rotational power exercises. We have it all covered.
We want you to golf forever, so why not pick up Golf Forever? Whatever it takes. That's my mantra when it comes to improving putting for myself and for all of you. Dave Swan is living that life with Pure Golf.
We are living that life.
And this looks very interesting to me. Why don't you walk us through what Pure Golf is?
Absolutely. So PURE stands for producing unmatched results.
I like that.
And 5 years ago, we set out to build the best putting trainer that has ever existed. So we bought every putting trainer on the market and have since, and they all do pretty much one specific different thing. And we wanted to build one system that does what every putting trainer does, and it only does it better. And I have challenged people when they walk by and they look at this. I said, the first guy I'll take out for dinner that says this isn't the best putting trainer they've ever seen. And no one has ever walked by to say, nope, you're wrong.
What makes it so good?
Well, it does literally 50 different things. So the first thing is the eyeline strings. But we have 2 strings that you can place in different positions. This is accurate to 1/4 of a millimeter. So whatever your philosophy is, you can set this machine up to reinforce it. So the eyeline strings can be moved inside the ball, over the ball, outside the ball. So the next thing is, and all of this is patented, we have adjustable truth gates. So these give you immediate feedback without disrupting the path of the ball. So no one has this. No one in the world has this. You can set them from a wide setting to a narrow setting. So from here through, we call these the fat gates because these are actually thicker than the thin gates. That is 1/4 of a degree margin of error to get it through the gates without hitting it.
So you're going to have to be down the line.
You cannot tell this on a laser. You can't tell this on a chalk line. There's nothing that can give you this feedback.
Okay, so visual orientation, we got
Yes.
the reinforcement of the gates at either end.
And the beauty of these gates, I can take a 6-year-old and they can start putting and they will tell you if their club face is open or closed, because whatever gate they're hitting.
Is the indicator.
Oh, it's open. Okay, let's close it to get through the middle, right? So the further we move the ball pad back from the gates, the harder it gets.
Yep.
So it's for an 8-year-old to a tour player. I put this here, I can make a tour player cry. That's why we call this the truth. It gives you the truth. I mean, literally, you can play around with this. You can do whatever you believe you should do, and you can set this up to reinforce it.
So whatever you've come to this with, this is just going to help
I
you
am
develop
not, I am
consistency.
absolutely not. I have very strong feelings on putting. I am not here to tell anyone how to putt.
You're here to help us putt better using
Absolutely.
the mechanics we've already got in place.
And the reason we have hundreds of instructors that have ordered these, I can spend 10 minutes with you. You can take this home and you can teach yourself for the rest of your life.
I love anything that can help me putt more consistently.
Yes.
Pure Golf, what a fantastic, a 5-year journey to get
5
to
years.
this point. And now the world is ready. Good to meet you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
And as we depart the PGA Show, let me invite you to check out the all-new MGL shop on our website, where you'll find exclusive discounts for Golf Forever, Pure Putting, and several other game improvement products. Visit mgltv.com/shop and make sure to use promo code MGL25 to get the best deals. When we come back, we've got one more really cool story to share, the story of MGL's 25th anniversary and the special ways we're celebrating. That is up next. Welcome back into our special Think Warm Thoughts program. We've taken you to Mexico earlier and then to the PGA Show in Orlando. And now for this third and final chapter, we combine a warm weather idea with a special celebration. The year 2024 is the 25th anniversary for Michigan Golf Live, our flagship program, and we've decided to do something rather special so that weather like this will never again slow us down from working on our game. welcome inside the very cool, brand new MGL Video and Golf Simulator Studio. Reaching the 25-year milestone for Michigan Golf Live is a huge blessing, and I really wanted to celebrate in a way that would also allow us to continue growing and staying even more closely connected to all of you, because we all love the game. Thus the creation of the new MGL Video and Sim Studio, a project that has been months in the making. From the talented team of builders for the main structure outside to the gifted contractors bringing the inside to life, this has been a fantastic journey for this guy who has zero building skills. But the most important piece of the puzzle is the actual simulator space. And for that, we partnered with the leader in home golf simulators, Indoor Golf Shop. These folks have a deep passion for bringing the best possible home simulator experience to you that you'll find anywhere. In fact, we just returned from a quick road trip to Texas to bring you behind the scenes inside their headquarters so you can get a feel for how they can do for you what they've done for us. This world of having a sim in my own space has exploded in the last few years. What's the world of Indoor Golf Shop all about, and how does it help people who have this dream?
Well, yeah, we make dreams come true, is kind of what we say, and it's been a wild ride, but a very fun ride and a rewarding ride just the past few years as our business has grown, as people have become more aware of, you know, indoor golf and simulators and launch monitors. And really what we try to do every day is to serve those people, because we know it's confusing, it can be complicated. There's a lot of different information that's out there, and we just really try to take that approach of we're here to serve them, we're here to help them. This is something for most folks that they've been thinking about for a long time.
Yeah, it's not a spontaneous decision.
Not at all, and we know that, and when they're talking to us for the first time, we want that experience to be what they expect, and they're expecting this kind of big moment for their life. And as a golfer, like, this is happening. I'm going down the road now to make this a reality. So our team is very aware of that, and that it starts at that initial phone call or that initial email or chat online, and then it goes all the way through to the delivery point, and even after delivery, where we're still talking with them about their technical setup or about any kind of design feature or how you install this or that. And it carries on through, and that's one thing that is really unique about our business, is that we're establishing that relationship with the customer from the very beginning, and it could last months or maybe even a couple of years, where they know our people by name and they have that relationship and that trust factor, because it's a big product, it's a big purchase, and they don't want that disappointment or that frustration, and we know that. So our team comes into it with that mindset of we're going to help them no matter what issues they face and no matter how long it's going to have to take to kind of get them to the end goal.
So everything that we do is with the customer in mind. You know, we talked about those core values. We always do what's right for the customer, always, even when nobody else is looking. We create products with the customer in mind. We service customers with them in mind. The company was kind of founded because I was sort of not disgruntled, but the journey wasn't easy for me to find information. So we set out, for example, and we created a solution that's very lightweight yet robust, and it's simple for a consumer to put together. One person can put it together in less than 30 minutes, yet it's made of premium quality products. So it's a cool spot to be in, and it's really just beginning. So we're looking forward to the future and helping to continue to grow the game.
We've never done a show quite like this before, so I hope you enjoyed our road trip to Mexico, and then our trip to Orlando for the PGA Show, and then our trip to Texas, introducing you to the great team at Indoor Golf Shop. It won't be long until we're outside playing this game for real, but before we make that leap, let me say a sincere word of thanks to all of you for helping us make it to 25 years. There's no way Michigan Golf Live lasts a quarter century unless you're on board with us, so thank you, and I hope you'll stay connected to our YouTube channel and all of our social media accounts, because until the weather starts to cooperate outside, we're going to have some fun in this new space inside We'll look forward to seeing you on the next edition of Michigan Golf Live. Oh, wouldn't that have been fun if that had gone in? See you later, folks. Thanks for being with us, and thank you for being part of our world for 25 years.